No contact. This is for somebody who's manifesting a specific person and somebody who's creating a new love. You're in no contact. You're not talking to your person at all. Like zero communication. If you are not bumping into them, you're not seeing them, they're not answering your text messages, that is no contact. If you're talking to them once a week, once every couple of weeks, you're in contact. And you got to stop saying no contact. No contact means we have no communication. So you're creating this new love, this amazing relationship that you want to have with somebody. And you are saying no contact. Throw those words out of your vocabulary. Take them out of the dictionary, toss them over the balcony, flush them down the toilet. Get rid of those no contact words. Because when you're saying no contact, they can't show up for you. The universe is going to put a million people between you and that person. You can live in a town of 20 people and never see this person because you're saying no contact. You could be in the biggest city in the world and see your specific person every single day if you're in contact. Think about this. No contact, contact. It's opposite sides of a coin. Flip a coin. Is it heads is no contact, tails is contact? How many times are you going to get tails? Are you going to be praying for tails? Are you going to be asking the universe? This kind of goes in with another video of your orders. So when you are in no contact and you're constantly talking about no contact, they can't show up. They physically cannot show up for you. So they have to go away. They have to do something to avoid you. They don't want to, but your order is no contact. And I know that sounds horrible, but the more you tell somebody, no contact, no contact, and then somebody comes to you and says, are you in contact yet? No. Are you guys talking? No. Your order, you're pushing out, you're going to the restaurant and you're literally ordering no contact. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't taste good. It's an awful meal if you look at it in that context. You have to train people how to treat you. And if you accept low quality contact, if you accept them going quiet on you and then you talk about it, you're glorifying it, you're bragging it. And you need to do something different in order to get them to break that contact and start communicating with you. But first, this is Susie, your beautiful Swan Queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful duckling. Thank you for subscribing, smashing the like button, sharing my videos. I love you. I am the best life coach with a 99.6% success rate in helping people get together with the love of their life. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, join my paid Facebook group, Upscale Your Money, buy t-shirts from my daughter and her bestie. Those links are in the description below. If you want to do the shadow work, you want to heal your past, you want true self-love, go do my No More Negative Stories program. I promise you that program will get rid of the majority of the chatter in your head. You won't be worrying about everything, stressing about everything, because you let it go. And you let it go in a healthy way. Links in the description. Go do it. You want to get contact from your person, whether it is a new love or a specific person. It doesn't matter which one it is, you need contact. How do you get contact? Well, typical manifesting walks around and does, he texts me, he texts me, he texts me, he texts me, he texts me. I'm not about typical manifesting. Start praising your person. If you want to get into contact, start praising how they communicate. Start praising how they communicate with you. Start praising how they are taking you out on dates. Start bragging about the quality of the relationship and the way you want. So all of those things that are on that list that I told you guys to make, did you do them? Let me know if you did in the comments. So your specific person knows your favorite drink. Are you bragging about it? Are you telling everybody, oh, they know what I like to eat, they know what I like to drink, they know my comfort food? I hate this time of the month because so many people are like, I'm so emotional. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. When it's that time of the month, are they getting you the right products? Are they bringing you a snack? Are they being nice to you? Like, what are you saying about them? I've had 2 people who have literally flipped their relationship around to what they want just by doing this. And now they're bumping into the specific person. They're going out on dates with their specific person. Their specific person is calling them. Manifesting buddies are great for this. If your manifesting buddy is asking you about how many texts did you get yesterday? How long were you guys chatting last night? Where are you guys going for dinner? I'm so excited to see pictures of the 2 of you together. When are you going to make it public? When are you going to announce it? Are you going to post it on social media that you're in a relationship with them? When we have a problem, we talk about the problem instead of the solution. You need more money. You need contact from your specific person. You have something that's come up and you need this situation taken care of. I don't care if you're happy. I don't care if you're frustrated. I don't care if you're sad. I don't care if you're angry. Do not send that energy to your specific person because your specific person needs help to move. The universe has got to send a detour to get them to go to the gas station where you're pumping gas. The universe has to get them to move to go to a different store. So I roll up to a store and I see somebody's car out in the parking lot and I really don't want to go in and talk to that person. So now I'm going to go to a different store and boom, I bump into you. But here's the thing. Those people who are saying that they bump into them, they're saying it out loud. They're telling people, oh my gosh, I bumped into him again. Like no matter where I go, I run into him. I went for a walk and he come around the corner and boom, we went in contact. Those people who are getting success are doing the opposite of what people who are not getting success are doing. So you want that success, you got to say, I'm bumping into them. I'm seeing them everywhere I go. Life with them is wonderful. We have a fun and romantic relationship. Eventually, you'll get to the ultimate, I'm happily married. Why am I happily married? Thank you, I'm happily married. But until you get to that point where you can just say that one phrase, you got to say something to break the contact. And it's not, he broke no contact. It's, we're going out on a date. We're texting every day. We're talking on the phone every day. He's showing up for me and she's showing up for me in ways that I couldn't even imagine. It's better than I could have ever imagined. These are blanket affirmations, statements, and phrases. But you're giving it to the universe, your higher self, God, a deceased loved one. If you're walking around all day long and your grandmother has passed on and you're like, thanks, Gram, for sending me in this direction so I can bump into my person. Thanks, Graham, for my person bumping into me. Thanks, Graham, my person took me out on a date. Graham, wait till I tell you about this date. Oh my gosh, it's such exciting news about me and my specific person. But you need to focus your energy on what you want. I tell you guys all the time, when you talk parallel realities, there's only 2. The one you are currently in and the one you want to be in. And in order to get from the one you're in to the one you want to be in, you have to start talking different. I make mistakes. I'm totally, utterly human. I am completely, utterly human. When I was sick with COVID, people all around me were like, she wasn't getting better, but she's not getting worse. And they kept me stuck in a spot. And when two or more come together, prayers are answered. So if you're constantly telling strangers how amazing your boyfriend is, if you're telling people life is wonderful, and then people are going back and going, oh my gosh, I haven't seen so-and-so in so many years, and she looks so good. Like, she was so happy. She said she's got a wonderful boyfriend. Even if they're not happy for you, they're repeating it. When I was at the bank, I didn't say I was spoiled. I didn't say I always had money. I didn't say I wasn't stressed. My coworkers were saying it. They were like, Susie, how are you doing it? You have no stress. And I'm like, they just tell me stories. Some are better than others, but they're just stories. And then somebody else came in and said, you make more money coaching, quit. You're spoiled. You always have money. Who has money to go for Taco Tuesday, margaritas and tacos? And people would say, Susie does. When you start sticking your hand up when somebody asks a question and say, me, the universe answers back by giving you what that question's answer is. Who's got money? Me. Who's got a great life? Me. If you want to change your relationship, all you got to do is start talking better. Because literally, who doesn't want to be praised? You want your person to support you. You want your person to show up for you. You want your person to do nice things for you. You want your person to give you things, do things with you. All you have to do is talk about how they are. Because what are you actually talking about now? And this isn't fake it till you make it. This is putting out to the universe on a regular basis what you want. And I'll get into this a little bit deeper in another video. But when you are upset, angry, and frustrated, and you vent, as long as you close the venting properly, you're still going to get your specific person. Remember the video, but I'm really frustrated and angry with them right now, but I'm still going to marry that person. And we're going to live happily ever after. They're taking me out on dates. I love being courted by them. The universe is doing an amazing job bringing us together. Aquaman is a perfect movie for this. What is the opening of Aquaman? It is talking about how the sea brings two people together with no wind or tide. The universe, if you are meant to be with this person, will work with you, and these people will steer your person to you. So let's think about this. You are driving somewhere, and they come up into your mind, and there's traffic is backed up. So you take a different route to get to where you're going. And when you take that different route, you see them. You see a car like theirs. You see a house like theirs. You see somebody who looks like them. You hear their name. All of these things are telling you it's coming. It's out for delivery. And the more you focus on, I'm in the reality where everything is going well for me, the more things are going to start going well for you. If you have to tell a baby how they feel, and think about this logically, you know people who literally sit there and say, I have such a happy baby. I'm so blessed I have such a happy baby. And then there's people who send out pictures, grumpy today. She's grumpy today. She's mad. What are you putting out? So you want to put out to the universe that this is great. This is wonderful. This is amazing. They're doing the things you want. And the beauty of this list that we make, I don't know what this is. The beauty of the lists that we make is now all we have to do is walk around and tell the universe, I'm so thankful that my person's doing all these things on this list and more. They're always doing the things on my list. They're always exceeding my expectations. Because if you're in no contact, your expectations are contact. So they may send a text. They might do a phone call. You might bump into them. So one of the easiest ways to manifest without manifesting and not stress yourself out, because I don't want you guys saying things 90 hours a week. You go to work for your job 8 hours a day, and then you spend 8 hours a day saying your statements, questions, and phrases. What are you going to do when you get with them? You're going to start saying statements, questions, and phrases about whatever you're creating. A better job, a house, a car, money. The relationship is going to suffer because now the 8 hours that you spend affirming about your specific person, instead use blanket affirmations, ask formations, affirmations, statements, questions, phrases, blankets. They're always surprising me. They're always spoiling me. They're always doing nice things for me. I'm always bumping into them. I always make money. I always have lived a charmed life. When you start putting always in, you're revising the past, projecting in the future, and you're in the now. And the only time you have right now is this now moment. The past is gone and the future hasn't come yet. So you want your future to be better, start talking about how it is in the now. And no contact will disappear just like that. As soon as you start praising them, you will start getting birds. And when you get those birds, acknowledge and say this is working and thank the universe for delivering your order. Be like, oh, that's great. I'm seeing so-and-so. I'm seeing my specific person's name everywhere I go. If you're manifesting a new love, I'm seeing the type of guy, I'm bumping into the type of guy that I wrote down on my list. Like I'm seeing them everywhere I go. They're single, they're available, they're ready to date, they want to get married and build a life together. Because now you go to work, you go to the grocery store, you go to the coffee shop. Your little routine doesn't have to change. You don't have to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or the bars. You just stay in your routine and start saying these guys are showing up for you. And they're going to show up because those million people that may have to move are doing their job and they're moving this person to be with you. I promise you, these little things that I am telling you to do work. They're so simple, so easy, and you have zero stress in doing them. So try it and let me know how it works. Because if you do this, it will work. And you will get your happily ever after. I promise you. I love you. You have an absolutely positively amazing day. And leave me a comment and let me know how I'm drastically changing your life for the better.